Okay, let us discuss question number 9 and 10 of code 9 of physics of JEE Advanced 2015. In question number 9, we are given with a composite square cross section bar, and we have to find the effective resistance of it. The outer part is made of aluminum, and in the inner part, we have iron filled in. So, as you can see, the aluminum will have different resistance, and the iron will have different resistance, and the effective resistance will be actually parallel combination of these two. So, we can find the resistance individually, and then we can find the resistance due to combination. So, as we know, resistance is equal to resistivity multiplied by length divided by the cross sectional area. So, let's calculate first the resistance due to aluminum. It will be resistivity of aluminum, which is given to us as 2.7 into 10 raised to the power minus 8, and the length which is given to us is actually 50 mm. So, it will be 50 into 10 raised to the power minus 3, converting it into the SI units. So, effective area of aluminum will be actually 7 square minus 2 square, because 2 square, this 4 area has been occupied by the iron piece. So, it will be actually 45 mm square, and we can write it 45 into 10 raised to the power minus 6. And if we calculate these values, it will be 30 micro ohm. Okay, so similarly, we can calculate the resistance due to iron, and that will be resistivity of iron, that is 10 raised to the power minus 7, and length of the iron piece, that is 15 to 10 raised to the power minus 3, and then we have um, the cross sectional area of iron, which is actually 2 square, that is 4 mm square, so 4 into 10 raised to the power minus 6. And if we calculate this, we will get at 1250 micro ohms. So, as these two are connected into parallel, so the effective resistance will be equal to RA RF divided by RA plus RF, and that will be 30 multiplied by 1250 divided by 30 plus 1250. And if we further simplify this, we will be getting 1875 divided by 64 micro ohms, which is actually our option number 2. So, our correct answer is this. Okay. Now, moving to the next problem, we have to find that for photoelectric effect, we are given with the stopping potential, that is V naught, and we have to plot its variation with the wavelength and reciprocal of the wavelength. Okay, as we know that for photoelectric effect, we can give the equation E V naught is equal to Hc divided by lambda minus phi, where this phi is the work function, and all the symbols have their actually usual meanings. So, as you can see, when we will plot V naught versus 1 by lambda, it will be the equation of the straight line and will have a positive slope. So, V naught versus 1 by lambda will be a straight line having the positive slope. So, the option C is correct. And when we will plot V naught versus lambda, it will actually a rectilinear hyperbola. So, our option A will be correct. So, you can say that for V naught versus lambda, it will be rectilinear hyperbola, and if we draw for V naught versus 1 by lambda, it will be straight line uh, with the positive slope. So, our option number A and option number C both are correct. So, that is answer to the problem.